We're really quiet, my friend.
That's right, you are. That's right, you're quiet, dog. That's right, you're quiet. It's so loud, Chad. He's loud in my ears, Chad.
You got it now.
Chatter. Woo. Woo. Ah.
Throw it back.
Chat. I saw you on YouTube.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
There it
Conrad.
is. What do you got? What do you see on YouTube?
I saw YouTube. Somebody said, let's go, boys. And there was a reply that brought out all of the 90s for me immediately. Let's go, girls.
Some playing there.
Bow, bow, ba-dow, ba-bow, bow.
There it is.
Woo! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Sandbox Game Good Morning, Afternoon, Evening Show. Today, it's July 19th.
Sand morning to you.
Oh, sand morning. Sand morning, afternoon,
Love
evening. Says Diraj. Man, it is 8:06 p.m. my local time, but it may be July 20th, 2022, where you are. If you're joining us from the Asia Pacific region, good morning. If you're joining in India, good early morning to you. If you are joining us in Africa or Europe, what are you doing up this early? It's like 3 to 5 in the morning. It's crazy. Good morning to you. If you're joining us in South America, good evening. And in NA, it is a fairly late evening, but not too late yet. Everybody, we're having a good time today. I got about 1 million questions that were sent to me
2 million.
on Twitter, some on Discord. I got DMs. I got tags. So we're talking about it now because chat got ahead of themselves yesterday. The ambassadors had to get excited because we posted it on sandbox.game/en/Steve-Aoki before we announced it on medium.com/thesandboxgame. And I'm gonna address what XA is saying on YouTube as well, because I'm seeing this comment. Conrad, can you take this down as a note so that we can come back to this at a later time? Because I want to hit that question, that comment up. But before we get into it,
Yep.
Conrad, Steve Aoki Metaverse avatars are dropping, and the medium.com article came out today, which means now we can chat about it, talk all about it, and answer all the questions. I'm going to go over the entire page, sandbox.game/en/Steve-Aoki, so that everybody's on the same page about when this drops, how much it's going to cost, what the networks are, all the details. So I'm going to change over to that scene right now. Check us out. Look at that. It's so slick, so smooth. Wake up to see you guys. Well, it's nice to hear that you wake up to see us. It's an amazing thing. It's an amazing thing. Appreciate you. All right. Right off the top, at the very top, you can see some examples of some of these avatars that will be usable inside the Sandbox Game Metaverse during Alpha Season 3. And you can use them inside of any experience that is inside the Sandbox Game Maker, so long as the developer has chosen to allow you to use the default avatar state and not overridden your avatar with another asset like a tank or a car or a squirrel or something like that. Humans, 35% rarity. Androids will have 22% rarity. Rainbow assets will have 18% rarity. Hybrid human androids will be 14%. Diamond skin, 9%, and golds are 2% rarity. Launching July 25th for those people who have Steve Aoki NFTs. Currently, you'll be in the whitelist day 1. There are 2 separate whitelists, but we'll get into that later. All right, quickly, let's watch a little 22-second trailer, little hype trailer about this. You may have seen it over on our Twitter. All right. Yes, sir.
The subtle nod to the flying animation there.
There's no flying animation. It's not even real. No, I'm kidding. The Steve Aoki avatars are a collection of 3,333 unique and randomly generated metaverse avatars for the sandbox. Each avatar will be a playable avatar inside the sandbox, unlocking unique functionalities and giving owners the possibility to earn sand through playing. Become Steve Aoki and enter the sandbox today. Play it in Alpha Season 3. Each avatar will be playable inside the sandbox, starting with the upcoming Alpha Season 3. Get your avatar, jump into the game, and share your avatar with the world. In addition, we will also host Steve Aoki exclusive events and play-to-earn activities for avatar holders. You guys learned a little bit about those play-to-earn activities for avatar holders earlier in the discussion when you asked if these assets would be included in that. This confirms that. Unlimited possibilities. Each Aoki avatar has been created by randomly generating 3,333 playable metaverse avatars. Over 100 handcrafted traits, as well as several unique one-of-one designs can be created. No two avatars will look alike. Discover a collection of entirely unique-looking avatars. Multiple one-of-ones. And you can use your avatar to unlock new functionality within the sandbox, including access to experiences and possibilities to earn sand. The FAQs at the bottom, we mentioned how many avatars there are, 3,333. What is their rarity and tier? We saw that near the top, divided into different rarity categories depending on traits. You'll be able to easily identify those rarity categories when you look at them on third-party marketplaces like OpenSea.io, as the background will be the appropriate color. Where do I have to go to claim the avatars? There's only one place where you can mint the avatars. That is sandbox.game/en/steve-aoki/raffle/mint. The link in the FAQ right there. At what time does the sale start? The sale will start on July 27th, 2022 at 2 p.m. UTC. Whitelisted users will have access as much as 48 hours before. How much should I expect to pay for one Steve Aoki avatar NFT? One avatar NFT will cost 100 sand. Notice that it does not say M sand. This is going to happen on the Ethereum main network. Aoki avatars will be released in 3 waves. July 25th, 2022, 2 p.m. UTC. People whitelisted by Aoki himself will have a chance to mint up to 2 avatars per wallet within a 48-hour time frame. The second wave, the next day, same time, July 26, 2022, 2 p.m. UTC. People whitelisted by Aoki and the sandbox will have a chance to mint up to 2 avatars per wallet within a 24-hour time frame. And then July 27th, the public release. Every user has a chance to mint up to 4 avatars per wallet. How can I see my avatar? The Aoki avatars will be revealed 48 hours after minting on OpenSea. Can I mint using any wallet? You can mint with any wallet that you have. What can I do with my avatars? Each avatar will be playable inside the sandbox in all the multiplayer experiences to come, starting from the Sandbox Alpha Season 3. We will also introduce unique play and earn opportunities for avatar holders, giving any holder the opportunity to earn sand through gameplay. How can I use my avatar inside the sandbox? Simply by selecting it in the avatar manager in the sandbox dashboard, the website, once it has been enabled. This is inside your profile section in the top right of the website. Where can I buy a Steve Aoki avatar after the initial sale is over? After the initial sale, you'll be able to purchase as many avatars as you like from users that are willing to sell theirs on the secondary marketplace OpenSea or any other preferred marketplace. This is just our preferred vendor. How do I get whitelisted? If you hold one of the following NFTs 48 hours before minting starts, you can be one of the first to mint 2 NFTs maximum. These are Steve Aoki NFTs. If you hold one of the NFTs listed below 24 hours before the minting starts, you'll have early access to mint a maximum of 2 Aoki avatars. This is the Sandbox Land owners, the Doggies avatar owners, People of Crypto avatar owners, or by winning one of our Twitter contests to give you early access. How do I know if I'm whitelisted? Only if you're holding the above collection? Would you be whitelisted for one of the two periods? And my avatars are not revealed yet on OpenSea. What can I do? If you're checking before they have been revealed, this is normal. If you're checking after that date, press the refresh metadata button in the top right corner of OpenSea. And buying an NFT for the first time, how can I get started? The process is quite simple. You need to ensure that you have created an account on the Sandbox. Ensure that you have both the correct amount of sand tokens to mint the number of avatars you want, and some ETH to cover the gas fees. This affirms that this is happening on the Ethereum network and not on Polygon network. Log into your account and head over to the mint page. And then check that your wallet is properly connected, and just press the mint button to retrieve your avatar.
Right, and as some of our people on the street here, Candidly Kristen, did find out for us from their direct Discord, the Aoki NFTs Discord, thinking if you go to purchase one right now, thinking that you can get in on the snapshot for the whitelist, the Aokiverse passport holders for the Sandbox Aoki avatars took place on Monday, July 18th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 2 days ago. So holding them is just for holding them. You can't get any extra whitelist over here unless you were already a part of it.
Yeah. And another thing to note is that this announcement comes out with that whitelist snapshot taken. So don't expect that if you were to purchase one of these assets, maybe you don't have one today, don't expect that if you purchase one now, that status would change, because this is a partner deal. So if something doesn't go, to your liking in that way, the snapshot already being taken, this is a Steve Aoki project at its heart. We are working with Aoki, so their terms are going to be their terms. That goes back to the point that I mentioned previously with the chat here, when this came to be and people said, well, this is out, but the press releases weren't out. You want to make sure that all the information is available to you at any time. But we have another comment as well that I want to address in the chat, which
quite
is
a few of them.
Quite a few. There probably will be, and that's why I wanted to kick off the show with this, because we want to make sure we get those questions answered. First, before I get to the next comments, just so you know, chat, if this is your first time watching a The Sandbox Game live stream, you can ask questions at any time in the chat live, and we will try to address them live on this show. Preferably, if you could, put the word question before your question so that they stand out easily in the chat against other standard comments. Now, if for any reason we can't answer your question live on the show, then we can address them later over on Discord, Twitter, Telegram, or any of our other great platforms. You can find those in the section below with the description. If you're watching later over on VOD on YouTube.com, you can, of course, find those in the description. Go to those places. Feel free to tag me on Twitter. You can tag me on, inside the Discord. We'll try to get those questions out for you. The question comes in from White Dragon over on YouTube.com. As we are moving many of the functions of the Sandbox game to the Polygon network, they say, why not in Polygon? Seems hypocritic. Now, that is, in part, true. I would agree. The reason why, however, if you're a long-time watcher of the show, you know we're in a transition period. We transitioned the sand token to the Polygon network first. We've transitioned land now, which is an asset, is an ERC 721 asset, over to Polygon network. These assets are minted as ERC 1151 tokens, meaning that that is a different asset class and isn't ready yet on the Polygon network. So we can't mint there quite yet. But our long-term goal is to be minting on Polygon, meaning that there may be a period where you will want to migrate these avatar assets later down the road to the Polygon network, along with your game design assets as well. But we're not there quite yet. Great question, though. All right, Conrad, what are some of those questions that are coming in really quickly?
Oh, yeah. I mean, of course, there's the speculation on when is the new Season 3 coming out.
Okay.
Some speculations inside
Sure.
the chat here on that one.
All right, so I'm going to
address any rumors.
Absolutely. I love to address those rumors because the Alpha Season 3 is mentioned in this Steve Aoki release, and we know that Alpha Season 3 is coming soon. However, some users have been speculating as if they are, with a certainty, sure when Alpha Season 3 is. Now, it's my understanding that Sebastian, our chief operating officer, took a picture with somebody in the office just this week. And in that photo, there was a his display, his monitor, right, that was talking about Alpha Season 3. Now, we know that Alpha Season 3 will be 10 weeks. And on that monitor, it said Alpha Season 3 starts on August 4th. But I want to qualify that that number is not solid. That number was, at that time, the expected release date. That number is subject to change based on any number of things. If we get ahead of production, it could be faster. If we need to ensure that we have a high quality product, that may take a little longer. So don't take it as a matter of fact when you see something like that until, as I mentioned with the Steve Aoki assets, until you see a press release. When you see us officially announce it, then you know it to be true. For now, the alpha is, as I have said on this show, and I try to make it a joke because it's fun, it's funny, soon, TM, very soon. But
TM.
Until it's certain, I won't tell you here. And until you see it on our Medium or you see it on our Twitter, all other timelines are speculative. So just keep that in mind. Currently, the official thing that we can say is summer is confirmed. Okay? But don't worry about the official release date at this time. I know we're all very excited to go hang out, have fun inside the metaverse in Alpha Season 3. We got 90 plus experiences coming. And in order to make sure that you're having a good time, we have to make sure that those experiences are well vetted, well tested, that the product, the software, we have a huge update coming for the software. That has to be well vetted, well tested. We want to make sure that it's high quality before we push it out to you. And we have made tons of changes to both of those things over the last couple of weeks. And I mentioned, I think, in the last Friday, something like 50 plus patches were made over the course of just that week to those softwares. So lots of stuff there still to do. All right, go ahead, Conrad. We got some more questions. Let's see what's up next.
Oh, yeah. I mean, right away you shook up chat with that one, that little piece of news.
Shook it up. I know.
But otherwise, DJack1991 over on Twitch wants to know, do you think it's possible that the whitelist for the Steve Aoki mint will take care of all of them before it goes public? As in, there's not going to be any left, Rust?
I mean, theoretically, that's always possible. I mean, I've seen that in certain communities happen before. But that said, if that is the case, then as early adopters of the Steve Aoki brand and their product in the NFT space, those people have a right to be able to do that. You know, I mean, it's great that that is coming into the Sandbox game. But what that's going to mean for you as developers, as community members, is that we're seeing our ecosystem grow. They're seeing theirs grow as a result as well. You know, some of us haven't been attached to Steve Aoki NFTs before. We are going to be now. Some of them haven't been attached to the Sandbox game anymore, and they will be now, right? So it's advantageous all around. It's not an us or them situation. I mentioned this when it comes to like other metaverses and stuff like that. It's more of a us together sort of situation, right? So if for some reason they do sell all 3,333 over the first duration of before public mint, then that happens. If they sell, and I think that this second day is more likely that this happens, but if they sell out on day 2, then that's what happens, right? And we may not get to the public mint because there are loads of landowners. There are loads of people who own the doggies and love them. There are lots of people who own people of crypto assets and love them. So among those, plus the Steve Aoki NFT fans, which he has a huge base for that, they could sell out pretty quickly, but we'll see what happens.
Right. But continuing on with some of these questions here, if you want to bring us up on that big screen, or if you just want this alert to be there, it's entirely up to you, my friend. I like it a lot, either way.
Oh, yeah.
We do have a question coming in from Darren and a few others over on YouTube as well. They want to know, when can the M-Sand to Sand bridge be fixed? I know we're having some issues with the Polygon, right?
Oh, sure.
Happening recently.
Yeah, so we are updating the service on our side at this point. They have made an update and we are applying it. So it's taking a little bit for that. However, if you want to transfer your assets quickly, you can use the bridge directly on Polygon.technology, their official website. So Alex actually did this the other day. Let me go there real quick. All right. Make sure you go to Polygon D apps in that section. There's a section called POS Bridge that will have you log in with your wallet and you can transfer assets there. So yeah, that's, if you're interested,
Can we see that on your screen there?
Sure, yeah, give me a sec. Let me do this, and I go to Polygon.technology here, and then it says D apps, and you can say POS Bridge. Okay, and then you connect your wallet right here. Let me see here. Sure, yeah. And then you go to Polygon Bridge. And it takes a little while there. But
okay.
You can say withdraw. And then it's going to withdraw. It's loading.
I believe in you.
There it goes. And it'll say from Polygon Chain. And you pick your type. You have to add it. You'd have to add the token in order to add it. There's a tutorial for how to do this on YouTube if you want to find it quickly, rather than me shooting it out like this in a slightly more confusing way. But there is a tutorial. You can check it on YouTube. I also think that I'm pretty sure there's one out there from PandaPops. Lots of different people have made a tutorial about these functions, but you can do it. It works exactly the same way as it worked on the website. And Alex did it, like I said, just the other day. So I know that it is a function that exists, but we have to make that update.
Right now, it's just waiting on that update on the official website.
Yeah, on the dashboard side, yeah. So the dashboard team is working on this right here. And so in that work, that pushes off things for the bridge and those sorts of updates.
Of course. And,
all right.
Chivistomanoteca, I butchered that name over on Twitch. Do you think the 100 cost sand will be repaid by rewards for holding this AOV avatar?
I can't speculate on that because I mentioned this a little bit about the Snoop Doggies assets that were minted a while ago. In order to have strong tokenomics from the Sandbox game specifically, right? We have to define rewards pools, which is the maximum amount of sand that can be distributed. And then we set up, rewards periods. Like, if you own this, come over here and do a claim and whatnot, right? So the claim period ends, and then we do the math. And we say, okay, we had, let's say, for example, 100,000 sand, and we had 1,000 people claim. If there were only 1,000 people who claimed, then that 100,000 pool would reward 100 sand per person, right? But there are 3,333 Steve Aoki Metaverse avatars. Will over 1,000 people in this hypothetical example be aware enough to claim their sand? Possibly, so that is kind of how that worked for the doggies. And if, at least I think, no, the doggies was like 117 or something like that. Something different. I'm thinking the 95, I'm thinking about how many people got 100% in the season of content in Alpha Season 2. But nonetheless, you get the idea. Those claim periods still have to have sound fundamental tokenomics when they do have rewards. So those rewards then have to be variable. But so far, the doggies, people who purchase them, have gotten an immediate return on them, and the asset value has held relatively strong. But again, I can't give financial advice like that, and I can't predict the future, unfortunately.
And of course, as Silver 4 Ferret says over on Twitch, maths.
Maths! That's right.
I like it.
You do the maths.
And PG Live PT says, I have 3 doggies. If I send today to a different account for 1 dog, and I still have 2 different whitelisted accounts, is that a thing? Or has that snapshot already been taken?
Well, I would caution against this. Only on the basis that we mentioned.
Usually those snapshots are taken before any announcements to prevent this exact thing.
Right. But then also, importantly, the season 3, we've mentioned before that we are working on implementation of KYC methods, know your consumer or know your customer methods, right? Meaning that an individual should be a verified individual. So if you moved all your stuff around, you might be wasting your money. You know what I mean? You're wasting your gas fees or whatnot to move that stuff around. So just keep that in mind, that there are no guarantees, and that any violations of the terms of service could result in your banning. So make sure you check out the TOS to know what is appropriate and inappropriate to do. He's dying. Oh no. He's dying, chat. He started coughing. It's never gonna end now. He's gonna die. Chat. He's gonna die. Don't let him die. You guys gotta go give him CPR or something, okay? Give him CPR for me. All right. See, Candidly Kristen mentioning something about the Aoki NFT holders. Able to mint up to 4.2 thousand of these 3,333, right? Already over the cap. PSP Whitelist is another possible 62,000 mints, meaning that there are less than 3,333 total, and a potential minting. He's dead. He died, chat. He's absolutely murdered. But to the next question. Darren over on YouTube.com said, I don't see Connect Wallet on the Steve Aoki website right now. Is it a work in progress? Darren, just note that if you are trying to mint, there is a button, or a link rather, in the FAQs that does not go anywhere yet, intentionally. That link will open up on the 25th for those people who have the Aoki NFTs, and it will be available for people who have NFTs in the Sandbox ecosystem already. Some assets, as mentioned in the FAQ here just a minute ago. So that button won't have a link to your wallet yet because the page isn't up. It's not live for the general public.
All right. Just got to watch me die live.
Yeah, and we couldn't do anything about it. Can you not actually die though? Because like if you did, that would be really sad if you did that on a live show.
It'd be kind of unfortunate, right?
I'd be really sad.
Like slump over. My bad, guys. Hopefully I wasn't too distracting to Joe's answers there. We do have more questions.
Okay,
I've
got one from XAE over on YouTube.com. I'm gonna do the producer thing while you learn to breathe again. How much gas fees will be charged for minting an Aoki avatar? XAE. Just for your information, the way that you can check, because there is no way to know now, you can go to etherscan.io, and I'm going to go to the Sand Tracker page because I've been there lots on this computer. And at the top, you'll see it says the current gas. You click that number that says something GWEI. And in clicking that, it says the gas tracker. Currently, these are the gas fees. If you were to mint, it tends to be the same price as a Uniswap V2 swap for your gas rate minting when it comes to assets, just like when you purchase land and that sort of thing. Meaning at this moment, it would be about $6.20 worth of Ethereum that you would need in your account in order to mint. But this amount is variable, and at that hour, it tends to be a little lower from my recollection. But there was one time we had a land sale at that exact same time. There was once we had a land sale where something else launched at the exact same time and gas rates exploded. We're talking about like in the 500 Gwei range, and people's transactions were failing and it was going wild because it happened to be just, the exact same time. So, look out here. etherscan.io/gas tracker if you would like to know how much gas is the day of, and you can see how it changes second to second, minute to minute here. All right.
How does KYC work? Asked White Dragon.
Oh, sure. KYC is the know your consumer, know your customer method. Means that you, as an individual, will very likely with a third-party company, one of our Animoca Brains sister companies called BlockPass is the system that I think we'll end up using. I'm not going to guarantee that, but I like them. I like the way that it works, and it's pretty straightforward. So I took my passport. I scanned my passport, right? I sent that in with a picture of me as well, so that they know that I'm not just me scanning a passport and it's, Conrad or something, right? So I sent those things in. I sent a proof that Joe is who Joe says Joe is, which is, in my instance, a bank statement with my address, current address on it. Those three things go together, and they don't store those things. They store basically a little confirmation. It's a hash code, an individual serial number that represents you, not your information, that says, yeah, Joe did it. Joe registered. And I did this for the other side land sale. It took me, I think it was like a day before they had that, but sometimes it takes longer than that. Some people from the Bored Ape Yacht Club were taking a couple of weeks in order for theirs to verify. But once they had their verification on BlockPass specifically, you could use it for other whitelists saying, yes, I am a person, if those people were using that organization as their KYC method. So once again, yes, sir.
And as of right now, it doesn't need to be done, correct?
That's correct. Currently, it doesn't need to be done. That is just, this is something that we are exploring and will very likely implement in the future, because the majority of the community has said, and our internal teams have said, in a very large majority, at least they don't care either way. Some people very adamantly want it, and very few people very adamantly don't. Those people who don't want it are loud, but generally speaking, most of the community is like, or I want this so that I know that there's not bots, doing these buy orders or something like that, right? There are some pretty big advantages to it.
Okay, and yes, Dan Coy, we will be getting to some of those games today. That one's already on the list. We'll make sure to get to that. And once again, Chad, I apologize for inhaling about half my cup of coffee into my lungs.
Let me just do that with my Gatorade real quick.
Right. I'll just talk for a minute here. Honest to goodness, did not expect that to happen. And Holy Soul, if you don't have a passport, usually they do accept ID. Just any form of like confirmation that you are you. And yes, we are very much so about that anonymity, White Dragon. But a KYC is a confirmation.
You remain anonymous with KYC methods, right? On BlockPass specifically, there's gonna be a person that verifies these documents are legitimate and real, and verifies that they go together. But that information isn't then stored to be publicly disseminated. A hash is a serial number representation that says, yes, this was Joe, right? And I'm just in this pile of stuff. It's not cipherable, or decipherable rather. I could see my hash, and there was no discernible interest, therein. It was just like, Joe is now in the list, basically. Like, I'm a real person, and I proved that. But again, your public information isn't even stored privately. It's just a hash that gets stored privately. So you don't have to worry about being anonymous or not. This verifies your humanity.
And White Dragon does have that concern, about information being sold, or, us being monetized as people again. And the idea behind a company like BlockPass and what they're doing, my apologies. They're trying to make it so, none of that information is firmly available. It's just a confirmation that you are you, and you did that, and then you get the check mark, and everything goes to the wayside. Right.
So that's the thing. Yeah, you don't have that information stored even privately, so it can't be disseminated. Period. And you'll see that in their terms of service. All right, let's see. Question: if I buy today a People of Crypto, am I not going to be on the whitelist? So once again, I'm not I don't believe that is the case. I don't believe that you would be on the whitelist because the snapshot has been taken from the Aoki team currently.
Right, right.
So if as the reason why I say that Rolly Servu over on YouTube is because if I am the Sandbox game, right? We have 300 people on staff, but we have hundreds of partners. If any one person was in charge of a function, that would be all we did, right? If we were in charge of the Aoki launch, that would be all we do for our job, right? Is be in charge of Aoki and all of their properties all the time. That's not really tenable. It's not feasible. It's not reasonable for the Sandbox game to manage actively all of their like whitelist processes and all the small things, right? So we say, okay, these are the things you need, Aoki team. Can you handle those things? And Aoki team says, yes, we can handle those things. They take care of it. So I don't believe that you would be on the whitelist unless you already owned those assets before yesterday. And critically, the whitelist snapshot would have been taken yesterday because, as I mentioned on this show, we didn't put out a press release until this morning. And as Conrad said, these announcements tend to come out after those snapshots are taken intentionally so that you can have strong rewards for your community members and long-term holders and the people who are faithful to your product without, the everyone else getting in, even though you got in early. So it's intentional in a way.
Ooh. Ekion, if you could link me exactly where you found that, that would be able to answer some questions here for some folks. And as far as whitelisting as far as KYC goes, there will be a announcement long before we require anything like that. So as it seems right now, White Dragon, there will be no KYC for Season 3, as far as we are aware.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's directly on the Aoki. Okay. Let me find that here. And then, of course, as we continue on with some of these questions, you already got the gas fees one, and Tokihinata, once again, probably butchered that over on Twitch, asked, what will I get for the people of crypto's NFTs as far as rewards go?
Sure. Well, one of the rewards for the people of crypto NFT, the only one that I can confirm right now, aside from the potential, assuming they don't sell out on day one, early access to the Steve Aoki assets, is the inclusion in the list of avatar assets for Alpha Season 3 and those rewards. So the people of crypto are included in that list of eligible avatars that will get rewards during Alpha Season 3. But those Yes, sir.
We do see here, my apologies for cutting you off. We do see here as far as the whitelisting goes. So right away, having a people of crypto avatar is worth it, Rolly. Because as Ekion over here on Twitch learn and save the day with, directly on the Aoki FAQ, it does say, how do I get whitelisted? And it says, if you hold one of the below NFTs 48 hours before minting starts, you can get whitelisted. If you hold one of the, so it's a Stevie Aoki avatar, and if you hold one of the NFTs listed below 24 hours before the minting started, you will have early access to mint to Aoki avatar, Sandbox Land, Doggy's avatar, people of crypto, winning one of our Twitter contests. So 48 hours for people who have Steve Aoki NFTs, and 24 hours for landowners, doggies, and people of crypto.
Yep. So yeah, I mean that's one of the first.
It does kind of imply that the snapshot will be taken 24 hours before.
Right, and the core use case for those people of crypto avatars, implicitly, is that first of all they got you in to the Madonna concert, so that was pretty big in New York, kicking off Pride Week. But they also got you access, like you're using those in the metaverse, so they already have use case. They're I mean, even stronger use case than a 10K PFP project would have, where you could, it's a representation of you, but it's also a representation of you in all of these experiences all over the place. So there's lots of, that early access is a nice advantage. There's also the ability to play to earn sand during Alpha Season 3, as you saw mentioned in the article that came out a couple of days ago now. I think it was a couple days ago. with regards to Alpha Season 3 and the notes therein. So more information is going to come out as we get closer to Alpha Season 3 of the specifics, but we can only release those as press releases come out to make sure that you get the most accurate and real information. So don't focus too heavily on speculation, as this group tends to do.
I mean, when there's limited information out there, you gotta try and figure it out, right? So the snapshot was already. So Uncle Grumpy's here.
Yeah.
And candidly, Kristen can confirm for us. The snapshot was already taken. It's been verified through the Aoki team on their Discord.
Yep.
The FAQ was worded weird. The time frame you mentioned is just for those people on the
whitelist to get access. Yeah.
Access.
Meaning if you already owned a People of Crypto from yesterday and before, you're snapshotted on the whitelist. There's you can't purchase it coming between then and now, right? So just
they
understand.
Did word that really, really funky.
Yeah, it looks that's going to be kind of normal process. I can try to get that specific note probably put here on the whitelist. Because you're right. It says if you hold it 48 hours before the minting starts, like I'm reading that with the understanding that I know when the whitelist snapshot was taken, but we'll see if I can get that updated really quickly. Let me see.
I do just want to note here, Joe, we did lose YouTube on our restream.
Again?
We cannot see those beautiful people, but I do see you're talking off to the side of my second computer here. So let's get through some of these questions here. So Rolly, I apologize about that confusion. I know your English is not the strongest suit. No worries, my friend. It appears that from here on forward, the snapshot has already been taken. So it's just we will get access. If you've already been a part of the snapshot, which was taken yesterday, then you will get access to that whitelist 24 hours before the Aoki drop. So right now, trying to get in on that whitelist is not possible. So do not worry about trying to get in on those snapshots. It is not currently possible.
All right. I am going to make sure that note gets out to the web dev team, and they should be able to update that quickly. All right.
Right. And nothing on Flikies about this event. Flikies, they had their own previous events, and they will probably have their own benefits in the future as well. That team is doing great stuff.
Yeah, and the Flikies have already had some benefits too. If you guys didn't know, depending on what they were holding, some people who were holding little land tokens in their Flicky hands, you're getting a land. You should have been able to claim it at this point. People who had sand auras, you were getting sand tokens already. So there are different advantages. They're going to get an avatar as well created for them later. So it's nice.
And Ayla over on YouTube wants to know about Wizzy avatars to be able to play as a Wizzy. There's nothing on that yet, but stay tuned to these streams. We can talk more about the Wizzy. We'll get that
when we are ready for that, for sure.
Right.
All right. Well, Conrad, let's play some video games. What do you say, buddy? You want to play a little video game, dude?
Well, I'm more questions to roll through, but we're going to pop on these games. We're going to go page 27 to 28 for GMAE Park.
All right. I'm going to load up the game in the background here, and then we'll change the scene over. So go ahead and ask that question as we're loading it up here.
Oh, yes, of course. Here we go. We do have Meta verified over here. Excuse me. Can you re-explain what you were saying about the snapshot being taken on the 18th? I didn't hear it all. And we just got to that one just a moment ago. Hopefully that does help. The wording in the FAQ is a little funky. So we got that sorted out. It's already been taken. Don't worry about trying to get in on that whitelist. You cannot.
Yeah, well, yeah, just if you didn't already hold one of those assets, then don't go out, rush out and purchase one, right? If you if you want to own those assets because you're realizing that they do start to have some use cases, in various ways. Of course, they already have a use case that you can use them in the Sandbox game. Then maybe there's an advantage there. But there's a lot of, as I mentioned before, as we get more and more of these partnered deals, you're going to want to search for the relevant information through the partner themselves, because the Sandbox game is getting big enough now that it is untenable, it's unreasonable for the Sandbox to micromanage all of those individual partners. We will work with them, and then they will have plans that they may release content, they may release seasons, they may release avatars or other assets, experiences. We will advise those people, but we won't be hand-holding them necessarily. Once they have the tools, they can go with them as they like. So in this particular case, the snapshot was taken there. Now Shady Wiz asking something, a question saying, is the price 75 or 100 sand? The price is different on Medium. It's 100 sand. On the Sandbox, it says 75. It does not. Where does it say 75 on here?
I don't see 75. I was just trying to confirm that.
Right here in the FAQ on the official page, sandbox.game/en/Steve Aoki says one avatar NFT will cost 100 sand. So it will be 100 sand.
Should be 100. I'm not finding the 75 here. 75 was for the people of crypto that most recently happened.
That's right. Sure. That's right. All right. So what was the name of the experience again?
We're going to be playing Gmae Park.
All right. And that
page
is
27, 28.
Page 27 or 28. Hopefully it's still in there.
And Need Trovy Dilo, I apologize for butchering your name, over on YouTube, wants to know about Tony Hawk avatars. Is he planning on making a release?
As with any rumors and speculation, it is inappropriate for me to answer that question here on this live show. However, stay tuned.
Okay. I want me
what
some
I can
different
say.
skateboard. That'd be pretty dope.
Oh. New objective unlocked. Teamwork. Where are we at? Make the dream work, dog. Make the dream work. All right.
Ivan, that game is on the list right now.
Oh, I remember this experience. I did play this, I think. Welcome to the GMAE Park. Explore the park or join the dancing game. Make sure you are in front of a seat when the music stops. I want to dance. All right, here we go. All right, just dance. We're going to play musical chairs. The core gameplay mechanics of this particular experience, as the assets all loaded in, they were all in one space, but they don't. Oh, there we go. Stop dancing. I feel good. Everybody who stopped and they weren't in front of a chair, they died. It was traumatic. But if I touch any character, they punch me. Lucas, don't hit me. Oh, jeez. But I'm not trying to leave my chair. Okay.
That's really interesting.
So essentially, I have to wait until the characters simply walk away from the chairs and then rush to them and hope the timer doesn't end. There's music playing here. Good. Do that. Frozen. No. What?
This is done.
Oh.
Skyhand 110, I'm trying to get the information out to you, good friend, but once again, our restream does not like YouTube today.
Oh no.
Trying to get that reloaded for you.
I'd have to turn it off and back on again. Do you guys want us to restart? Oh, stop dancing. All right, game over. Instantly lost.
That is fine. I can get around this here. Skyhand 110, if you head on over to sandbox.game. Excuse me, once again, sandbox.game. And on that direct home page, if we scroll down just a little bit, you can find the Aoki avatars. Click on get an Aoki avatar, and it will bring you to that launching page. That'll give you some more information up
all right
there.
So the first quick feedback that I would like to give for the musical chairs experience is that is this the only experience I don't know. When we come back to that, I'm going to push the options button so I can, I'm going to try.
Because my life made me fall. I really like the concept.
I cannot open the options menu as I have alt tabbed out. There. Oh. Okay. No.
Did we?
Yeah. I'm going to have to restart that client here. Or.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really quickly. Oop. But that experience as it was, I'm going to try it one more time to make sure that's not the only thing you can do, because it felt like it was the only thing that we could do. And I'm not sure if you submitted that because you want to talk about like what more you could get in that experience, but you followed the basic principles of the process, which is to, have all of us be in the game, right? But the game itself, I think this is on 29 now. The game itself is fairly rudimentary, and doesn't have a lot of story or expression behind the game. So I'm gonna try to load it, and we're gonna go around and see what else is around. Teamwork, collect the ducks. We've got a little side quest here. We've got some signs. Panda's hanging out over here. What do we got, Panda? Can't chat with Panda. So usually I like to see the other creations in the world, the NPCs, where you could walk up and you could press the E key and they have just a little something to say, like hello, give a little depth to the world as it is. And then let's see, we've got more world over here that I could explore, but let me collect some ducks. We'll see if there are other quests available.
It looks like they did make a full world here.
Yeah, and there does appear to be other experiences to do.
But I imagine time constraints is what got this one.
Yeah, we'll see here.
As a majority of these game makers, they're just like you and I and have a day job, be able to do what we can to survive.
Oh no, I can't jump any higher.
We want that duck.
I do, and there's a ladder and a flag. How do I get up?
I bet you the ladder was supposed to be further down.
Maybe I have to complete other experiences first, where I can get on the ladder. Nope. Okay.
You're hilarious, monkey.
What happened?
Seb posted a picture on Twitter holding a phone. Does that mean Sandbox is getting released on the phone for season 3?
Oh my gosh. Score a goal on the beach.
I like it.
It's pretty funny.
Okay.
Get out of here, Touche. Too good.
Skyhand 110, I'm glad you found the information. I was about to address your question. They wanted to know if they get first dibs on the Aoki avatars if they own a doggy. And the first dib goes to Aoki NFT holders, and then second dibs on all of those NFT avatar holders, doggies, crypto, and land owners. And then, of course, it'll go public mint 24 hours after that.
Mm-hmm.
And Steve Aoki is a DJ, Ivan. He's pretty darn famous, I gotta say. Kind of a big deal.
Sure.
You've probably bumped to one of his jams at one point. And Halu Queen over on YouTube wants to know about multiplayer and PvP dueling kind of thing. What can we say about that for the future?
Sure. Multiplayer assets are experiences, functionalities are currently being worked on. So if you are interested in multiplayer, then know that it is around the corner. But it's not ready at this time, as we are in version 0.6.24 right now.
Right,
when will the music stop? Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Stop dancing. Oh, everybody else is dead. Guess I got a lot of time at this chair. Me and this chair, we're friends. We're cool. Now, it seems like these are on predefined loops, as last time the same people died.
So it looks like it's not randomized.
Yep.
There are ways to do that.
Right,
Can you hop on the chair and just be safe?
I don't know. I don't think I'm safe from V if I hop on the chair, but we'll see if I'm safe from death. Maybe
Right.
I'm safe. Let's see. I'm totally safe. Game over, though. I wasn't close enough to the marker. So, yeah, I mean, I guess it comes back to this. In the duration of that musical chairs, typically when you're having fun with musical chairs, it's because you're pushing people around, you're having fun with, you're saying things, you're yeah, the kids are screaming, right? So
yeah, you're
I'd
taunting
like
each other, making
yeah,
stuff happen.
yeah. I'd like to see a little bit of that, the ability to move the assets around, make them wiggle, and you would see functions like this in the Game Maker, and you'll want to look around at some tutorials. You know, you can look for people like CyberDragon, people like Half Dork, people like Alex on the regular, and where you can make it so that an asset can be picked up and moved to give yourself space on the chair. Of course, these assets hurt you once on a single interaction, but you know, you shove each other around a little bit if you're going to have a musical chairs type game. That also,
I want
yeah.
to be able to pick up Joe and throw him so he has
Yeet.
to run back to the chair.
Yes, and there are some functions that I have seen where like it auto returns the object. That said, it will probably float, so you might want to get rid of the wall on the outside. That way it doesn't look weird, but it'll float back slowly to its original position or whatever position it's meant to be in. So whatever object is already guiding all of your assets around the circle, you'll be able to move them, and then they will float back to that original new position, wherever that is around the circle, as they are struggling to get back into position. And then also, again, have them jockey with each other, and have them talk to each other as they're playing, like, no, you're not going to get my seat, and get out of the way, touche, or whatever, right?
Right.
And touche's not
Have
in the...
Julia throw a scruffy, you know? Like,
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know about that, but yeah. Like, get out of here, Scruffy, it's my seat. No, but you know, you want to have that kind of fun in that experience to really liven it up and make it feel more like what it felt like when you were doing the musical chairs or the cakewalk or whatever, when you were a kid. And then, you know, that gives me a little bit of narrative. It gives me a little bit of fun that we like to have on these shows. We try to be a little bit less robotic, and this is a little bit robotic to me in this experience. And then because it's a game over, I also don't know if I can do anything else in this space. As Conrad mentioned before, that ladder, maybe that comes down so you can go do that particular, excuse me, jump puzzle. So what I would say you do, rather than have it be a game over, have it so that if you lose, you die, and you respawn by Julia again, and Julia says, oh, looks like you didn't do the thing. Do you want to start over? You want to try again? You know? And
right.
It reruns it back, because you don't want to get a user to have a game over like this, because there are two options: restart everything or quit. And often you're going to get the person to click the highlighted blue button that says quit.
Correct. And it looks like our YouTube resunk with Restream.
Oh, good. That's nice. Welcome back.
Now we can
YouTube.
tell everybody who that winner was, as not Jackie Chan's getting impatient over here. It says, yeah, blah, blah. Where's the Wizzy hat?
Wait, what winner? We didn't even start that contest. Did you start one?
I did not.
All right.
Where were those winners at?
I guess
I grab our next game, which is going to be Beans Battle. I'm excited about this one. It's page 3 to 4. Do you want me to send out that form, or do you have one ready?
I can make one in 2 seconds. Done.
I can also do that.
Send, copy, shorten URL.
Peter is upset.
My cat's talking,
So
dude.
upset.
He's talking, dog. He's like, I can't believe you didn't put a form out there, dude. He's upset about it.
How dare you?
Out there on twitch.tv and youtube.com right now, if you want to win a Wizzy the Green's lucky hat that's given away exclusively on this show. There are only 200 of them. We give away 1, maybe 2 per show, and they are running out. We are down to 22 now, Conrad. Those hats, when they're all gone,
22, yeah.
they're gone forever. But you can wear them inside any combat-based experience inside the Sandbox Game Metaverse or inside the Sandbox Game Maker Drafts Gallery. And chat, they will work with your Aoki avatar as well. All avatars can use this asset on their character. So, what's going on, Conrad? What's the next experience? You said 4 to 5?
Yeah, it's a pretty new one. 3 to 4, rather.
3 to 4,
Beans Battle.
Beans.
Beans.
I don't know why I want to say it like that.
The GMAE office is on call. Don't worry, we gotta touch it a little bit. We got to get a little bit in on it.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to restart that
and
one.
we're gonna finish that one. Don't worry.
All right, we'll play
I know
more.
our dev was working hard this morning, but I want to see some beans battle.
Beans.
Before we're gonna give a full dedicated.
I hope they deleted that car so I can't break your game anymore, Half Dork.
I woke up a little bit this morning with Half Dork, and they were working on it, and I looked away out of respect.
Hacker, dude.
I just gave I didn't even say hello. I didn't even say I'm gonna lurk because I didn't want to alert them that I was doing. I was sitting there.
I see. This is an LIX production. Congratulations on your safe infiltration of Purple Complex Space. Vox Tracker 1. As you've been briefed, the evil Purple Alex clone has TSB operatives captive. They are currently secured in cloning capsules, isolated throughout the complex. Copy, headquarters. Please advise on the situation. Your mission is to free operatives. Oh, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get real down in here, real down into it, just because I wanna mess with you guys, chat. I wanna mess with you guys in a good way here. Here we go.
Your mission is to free operatives from canisters and return to this entry point one by one. First subject most recently located in wrap levels to your right.
It's a lot of work. Acknowledge headquarters. Subject profile. It's a lot of work to do this, chat, but it's funny.
Right,
Stop doing it.
RadConDad is dedupe specialist and may aid in the remainder of the op. Remember, subject are mission critical GMAE ops. Proceed with care.
Why am I doing this? Roger that. Any further surveillance of interest?
Negative that. Vox Tracker 1 operations are largely blind. Proceed through subject knowledge and context observation. You're on your own. We're counting on you, Vox Tracker 1. Find those ducks. All right.
See you back at the hub with the operatives, sir. There we go. Look at that. Look at that, chat.
That's outrageous. You didn't even put on a voice mod, did you? You're just switching to your other headset.
I switched to my other headset, and then I just went, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking.
Right.
Yeah, so you know how it is. You know how it is. Hey, I'm available for hire for voice acting. No, I'm kidding. All right.
Oh, man.
So, free the 10 TSP personalities and Alex from cloning containers and return them one by one to the mission drop point. Start with RadConDad and be aware of purple forces. I'm running into a conflict as I start this mission. Sort of.
We got a lot in front of us.
I got PandaPops. I got PandaPops clone. I got a 42-meter marker. I got Vpire, Julia. I know where all of them are. Touche, Andy Ritchie. Ideally, it looks like I can actually see Conrad's character up there, and Conrad doesn't have a name tag. And I could see clone Conrad right next to him as well, probably. So with that in mind...
You do have to make the assumption that the people playing this game don't know who we are.
Right, and they're going to
You always have to make that assumption.
All these markers, they're going to be the first thing they're going to want to go to. The yellow marker specifically. I see PandaPops. My brain went, go PandaPops. Go get PandaPops.
Right.
Ignore text. Go get PandaPops. That's what my 8-year-old brain wanted to do. We got a drop point here. I got some kind of ramp. I'm going to go up the ramp.
Meta Verified does have a good point.
What's that?
You forgot to make the noise every time.
Yep.
You let go of it.
Hi. RadConDad. RadConDad. Can I block still? Oh, you can block, and there's cool.
That's cool.
Shields up. What up? Get out of here, bro.
I like the shields a lot.
All right.
It looks like we lost YouTube again.
What's going on? And I said, hey. Dude, this
I
little...
have no idea. Restream hates YouTube tonight.
Yeah, it happened yesterday too. It's crazy. I don't know what's the...
Okay, so I really like our little car here. I like what's going on. Once again, our narrative got thrown a little bit for a loop as we're having difficulty on directions.
Oh, you can just push E and open the gate.
All right, so we didn't quite understand that one.
Yeah, this door doesn't exist. Whoa. It doesn't look like a door, right? Because it looks like everything else. So Maybe like once I've killed the 2 clones, maybe something that says open. Oh, now it's on a loop. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I got a ConDad. Press E to carry. Oh, you know, I carry him through every game we play. Finally, someone who's not a clone. Thank you for coming. I don't. He's better than me at most of these games. Look at me having to de-dupe myself. All right.
Gotta de-dupe myself.
Oh. De-dupe. Open the door. Okay. All right. Here. Oh, yeah. Are you safe? Wait. Thank you, Vox Tracker 1. Oh, maybe you should read this one, Conrad. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, sure. Thank you, Vox Tracker 1. The VisionEx was taken to the Explorer building, which is the one... Blah, I can't talk. It's gone. Never mind. Go there.
This is how he talks every time. That's how he talks every time, chat.
That's most definitely how I speak.
That's how here, let me drop you again.
It didn't work. Get it again?
It didn't work.
Okay.
I thought it would.
All right. Go to the bottom.
I assume go to the bottom. The VisionEx. Ha! Oh, hey, what up? Hey, how's it going? What's up, dog? How you doing out here? Oh, that's crazy. I guess I gotta fight these guys through the wall. Bop. Oh, yeah.
Pew, pew,
pew. Pew, pew. Hey, what up? Wait, you come just in time. Oh, no. How do I open the door?
It says E to interact. What are you doing?
I don't...
Yep. Did you break it?
Oh,
Did you actually fall into a pitfall?
I think I broke it. I don't think you can open the door from this side. Okay, maybe I didn't kill everybody. Is there more people to destroy? Who do I have to murder to get myself out of this cage? You know what I mean? Where's the murder button to get myself out of this? I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me.
Right.
Well, chat, I did it. I entered through a bug.
Or has identity issues.
This door sadly wouldn't open for me, says Half Dark. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So, I want to put this out here because I saw the trailer. It looked lovely. The experience is cute. The assets are unique. You used us in a unique way that isn't so necessarily overt to the GMAE show. It's just an experience that includes us, and we're all of the damsels in distress. I'm happy with that. Obviously, this, what I just did, is a game-breaking bug. And when you run into a game-breaking bug, typically in a game jam, you might give it one more run, depending on how long you've been playing before you broke it, so that it is now unplayable. Or you might stop entirely, depending on your workload, quite frankly, right? A game-breaking bug like this can result in games straight up losing. So, make sure that when you are designing environments like this, it almost looks like you were supposed to enter through the top, the way that this is like doing this little design. But if that's not the case, then you need to put an invisible wall on the roof of the asset, right? Can we update it? When the game jam closes, you cannot issue more updates to the game. The best chance you have of this being a success is that someone else doesn't do exactly what I did, right? And because the VisionEx has an indicator that is bright yellow on their person, I jumped down to the indicator, which is how I got here the way that I did. So, I would say that this experience can still do well, but it's going to depend entirely on how the team that plays these experiences is playing them, right? If I am one of those people who goes back and plays this experience, I will probably give it the benefit of the doubt of already knowing this and not jump through the roof again, because I'm going to want to play the experience in all of its completeness, because a narrative design is its own component. Now, to your credit, Little Legion, every developer does this. Everyone does this. It doesn't matter if you're in the Game Maker's Fund or if you're on the official TSB staff and you're making a game. Everybody makes mistakes like this all the time. So it's important that as a developing studio or an individual, you just ask people to play your game. Ask people to test it. You don't even have to give them rewards necessarily, right? Just get people to play your experience for what it is, and they can break it. And they will say, I got stuck over here. Can you fix this? Right? And they'll be nice enough. Ask us to play it before the game jams close in future game jams so that you don't have to worry about that sort of thing. Right? So there's a lot going on, but yes.
Right.
I mean,
supposedly our dev does remind us that you can kind of back away from the door and it might open. So going to the opposite side of it would open up the door.
I am as far away as possible, and I think you said a prerequisite that I must have done a murder on the people who are on the outside. I think I'm as far as I can get right now in order to open the door. But yeah, the door itself on the previous building needed an interact function after I killed the clones too. Yeah. And now I have an interact function, but no door open. So, anyway, if we have more time at the end of the show, I'm going to get back to this one just to give you more feedback on it because I didn't really get very far, but I do want to address the. Thanks, Joe. Carry me, Joe. There we go. Yeah. And the door had the interact remove. Okay. Collisions on the door that prevents people from hitting the opening speaker, and the door had the interact removed. Okay, well that's good though. That's good, right? You get that good feedback because here's another thing that you could possibly do with this experience, right? Typically, you wouldn't want to use this for like another game jam or something like that, but if you do have land and you want to flesh this out and build it into a full experience, you absolutely can. You have my permission. If you want to use my likeness still, you can. I don't care. But if you want to change the likenesses of the people to be, space peoples or whatever, aliens or something, it doesn't matter what you want to make them. You can always change the people and continue to keep all of the logics from the game, the work of the game, pretty easily. So, yeah. Just kept ramming the door and it eventually let me out, says Sparky Snickle. But yes, let's get on to another experience.
Let's get on to our winner here.
Oh my. Wait, are you just like making an assumption, sir?
I am making an assumption here.
You would, chat.
I'm pretty good at doing that. That we do have a winner. Do we have a winner? Is that a thing?
Oh, that's what you meant. Oh, I'm sorry. I see. You want to know who won the Wizzy the Green's lucky hat. I thought you meant who won the GMAE Game Jam. I was like, wow, that's a bold statement, sir.
Oh, no, my brain went the other way. No worries, guys. I can't wait to play this one. I plan on doing a long stream to try and highlight a lot of these games real soon.
Conrad.
What's up? That's my name.
Conrad.
Conrad, I rolled on an RNG of user number 1 through 129, and I pushed the RNG button, and it rolled a 69. And over on YouTube.com, I'm going to switch back to my regular mic. I just wanted to say
the 69 in the airplane voice for fun. Over on YouTube.com, answering the question, what day is it? Where they said, it's Wednesday, my dude. It's Wednesday for you. Good morning, wherever you are. On YouTube, Cody Reed is the winner of the Wizard of Green's lucky hat.
Congratulations, Cody Reed. Of course.
We can't see the comments on YouTube right now because our restream service is a little broken. But congratulations, Cody. Oh, because you're on YouTube.com, aren't you?
Yeah, I got it over here on the other computer.
You would. I got 4 screens. I didn't pull it up because I got doing too much at once.
Well, Well played, everybody. Well played.
Congratulations.
You're coming in with the VoxEdit. General Savage, I see you, good friend. Don't worry.
All right. So,
you're not alone.
RadConDad, we got 10 more minutes. How about let's head up let's do a little speed run of Half Dork's experience.
Oh, do you think we can speed run that one? I was gonna have you go visit the GMAE Tracks, which is on page 5 and 6.
Can I save that one for tomorrow?
You can save that one. I kind of want to give the office a full playthrough, though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how much longer there is, but I know I can speedrun the first couple of parts in a couple of minutes.
We got 10 minutes left. It's page 28, 29, my good friend.
All right, let's see what we can do. 28, 29. If I can do it in order, like where I don't intentionally, unintentionally break everything. It's not on 28, 29, or I'm blind. I'm probably blind because I'm way too far. There it is.
Oh, here
in the middle.
Stefan Dixon over on YouTube wants to know, will there be different avatar, or will different avatars have different earning potentials in season 3?
It's not my current understanding, but those terms aren't finalized yet. And once again, I stress that the final terms always come out in a Medium article, and you'll see a tweet about those. Okay. I'm excited. I'll go talk to them. Candidly, Kristen.
And then
what's up?
And W. Caleb asks if I was trying to. Oh, one moment here. If I was trying to claim something from TSB website and did it several times since the first time was not a success. So will all of them queue and none of them go through? What can I do here?
Okay, I'm sorry. I totally missed that.
So we hit the claim button. We hit that claim button.
Sure.
One too many times, and they're just curious of if it's going to queue up, or are all of them going to work? Is none of them going to work now? What's going on there?
The claim button on the website for like NFTs?
Yeah.
It should have popped a singular transaction on your Ethereum or your wallet. You open up that transaction and you approve it, and it's fine. If you approve multiples, it will reject the second one, saying that you've already approved this transaction once on the ETH network. So it would be a duplicate transaction. Okay, Jazzwolf. Jazzwolf wants me to make copies. I'm making copies. I'm so fast. I'm like the best office worker you've ever seen in your life.
All right, let's go.
I beat it up. I'm making copies. Oh, I just jammed again. I'm making more copies. I remember that this had 20 copies, and they're flying off the presses. How many do I have out here?
Like, get them all?
Way more than 20. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay.
We got him.
We got it. Got him. All right. And I needed to go talk to Lucas. Lucas is outside. Lucas is wrong because he's outside. What up? Where am I going? E. Should go talk to Alex first before I go downstairs. Okay. Oh wait, the gate's open now. This time I didn't jump on the car to jump over that gate. I'm talking to Lucas, and he says, "Go give me some lemons," and I got lemons. They're multiplying. What? Grab that lemon. Oh no! Grab that lemon. Oh yeah, the lemons.
Here we go. W. Caleb has a follow-up.
Okay.
Yeah, I clicked and claim several times and signed several times.
Okay.
That's why they all get in the queue, and some of them seem like they're not going through. Should I cancel one by one? Lots of gas fees here.
Yeah, Ethereum transactions will continue to attempt as you request them. If the smart contract is already satisfied, then you will get a rejected transaction because the transaction would have already been satisfied. So you should cancel the transactions for those. Like, if you already claimed once and you know it went through, right? Then you know that you have the assets you were expecting to have. You will not get duplicates of them. So it's better to just cancel those transactions and save yourself a ton of gas fees on rejections that you would have had. All right, we're up here. Am I supposed to do this? Oh yeah, this is assisting you, but you didn't tell me. Uh-oh. All right, let's assume. Let's assume that you did tell me to do that. Didn't talk to you yet, so I'm hoping that it doesn't break your quest again. Thanks for your help testing. It did break your quest because I didn't talk to you first before I went up the roof.
Excellent.
Uh-oh. I broke it. And we're 5 minutes into the breakage. It took me 5 minutes to break it in a speed run. So there's a certain order of operations that I must do things in, and the indicators are there, but there's no necessity that the lemon. There's no reason why I really have to have them be broken in that way.
Correct.
What's up, Kristen?
I added it to the list, Julia. GMAE ducted. Page 7. It's on there.
Got 18 lemons. I got 19 lemons. I don't have 20 lemons. Is there another one over there? There's another one over here. I can at least satisfy Lucas's quest. Oop. Okay. I got all 3 assisted. I was wrong. I did help you. Despite the fact that I did not start with your quest. It worked fine. Okay, hello again, office intern. Are you ready to explore the rest of the office? Yes, please. This all-access pass is yours now. Welcome to the team. I implore you to explore the second, third, and fourth floors. Fourth floor is our GMAE studio. I hope to see you there as we have a show coming soon. TM, nice. You'll be helping Julia G. Julia with crowd control. Can I count on you? Sir, yes, sir. Better give me that duck, dude. Give me that. That's my duck. And you can't have it. Do. What up?
Peter,
Alex? No. Peter, no. No, Peter. Help me, intern. You're my only hope. Nice. I need you to pick up a very important order from outside from the pretzel truck. I need you to pick up an iced toasted caramel coffee cold brew with 1 shot of caramel swirl. Iced toasted what? Caramel coffee cold brew. Did you toast the caramel first before you then put it on ice? With 1 shot of caramel swirl. Iced toasted. I'm never gonna remember this. Iced toasted caramel coffee 1 shot cold brew. Sorry, half duck. I'm cutting the line, baby. Iced toasted caramel coffee cold brew 1 shot. Nope. Toasted caramel coffee cold brew 1 shot. Not pumpkin. That's too. Okay, it's just the first one. It better be the first one.
Find out.
Find out next time on.
As we're coming down to the last 2 minutes of the live here, I just want to remind everybody that today is not the only day. And whatever actions you did to make it good or bad, well, there's always a tomorrow to do it again, and you can do it better. I believe in you.
The RadConDad duck. Wait, I did talk to... Wait, there's no Alex to talk to. Triggered. Joe already said I could go downstairs. Why do I have to talk to Alex and why can't I? I
love it.
Can I go in the elevator this time? Because I did it the Joe job?
Yeah, just talk to Alex first in order
I can't
to...
go to the Joe. I can do the elevator because I did the Joe job, but I can't take the stairs to the basement where I was supposed to help Panda and V because I already did the function for Joe, and so now it's...
Can we go to the GMAE show?
Broken.
We close things down. I just want to see what
I'm
it looks like.
I'm gonna go. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. Going up. What's up? Hey, what's up? Oh, the VoxEdit floor. Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, that is fun.
The Game Maker floor. Oh, yeah, dude. Look at this. Oh, what's up? What's up, Julia? Welcome back. Show's about to start. Are you ready? Thank goodness you're here. A group of spam bots has been harassing our chatters. Hey, 123girl.exe, get out of here. Bing bong bop those spam bots on the noggin or bring them back to the timeout room behind the stage. We're counting on you. Let's do this. Spam bots. Bro.
I love them.
Bop.
This is adorable.
That's it, right?
Big Papa Duke over on Twitch just said Reverend Rad DMC.
Woo! I get that guy a little bop.
I like how the physics happen there. What is he trying to say? I'm trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. I love it.
Wait, is it behind the stage? You got arrows. You got arrows.
Yeah, there we go.
You got arrows.
Put him in timeout.
Put him in timeout. Get
Is
the heck out of
Ice
here.
Pilot Bear?
Is Ice Pilot in there? I don't know. No, Sebastian. Sebastian's in there. That would have been pretty funny.
Oh, man.
Okay, GMAE Show. Get the heck out of here, bro. My
want
followers,
Prime
legit
followers?
follower.
You want Prime
followers? Sebastian's just gonna destroy them. You savage,
love it.
Sebastian. Oh, there's so many bots. Buy my NFTs. Same, TBH. No. Pick him up.
The executioner.
All right.
I love it.
I can't do it.
I'm a Nigerian. Oh, man.
I'm gonna beat him up. No, I already did this once. Go away, robot. Stop harassing my people.
General Savage, this over on YouTube. These guys are creating games that have our likeness in them, and they're doing it in reference to this show you're watching right now, which is pretty adorable. It's very, very flattering for 100% there.
Standby.
And in a lot of these games, we like to test how on these streams we try and update them and try and get them in the direction that they could be better.
Wait, are they going to destroy the show, bro?
I think they're trying to destroy the show.
When Poap, dude. When Poap, that one said.
Well, we're always trying to give away. I love it.
Oh no.
This one is trying to emulate something that is all about us in the GMAE show. A little.
With the intention that. Okay.
This is
All right, Chad, it's time to wrap up tonight's show. Special thanks to our intern. It was their first day on the job. Hey, intern, would you mind bringing tonight's winner, the Wizzy-themed NFT? Conrad, any closing thoughts? Make sure, there you go. Make sure y'all remember today doesn't define you. There's always tomorrow, so let's figure it out together. Good night, everybody. It says, and I get the little stage here. One note that I want to say about the stage that I find particularly interesting is that you took the time to actually render the microphones. Like, we all have these Beacon mics. Thank you, Beacon, for sending them to us. And they're taking the time to render them on those wonderful arms. I mean, that's just attention to detail in a way that I wouldn't expect. It looks like this is hand remade for the GMAE Show logo, which is wild. You
could have just asked me. I would have sent it to you.
Seb is still destroying all the robots. No, let me out.
Fashion Forge. Oh, man.
Oh, Cryptoland is better. Who are you, bro? Who are you? Bonjour. I just love these as bonjour. Get out of here, bro. This is great. All right. I won. OMG. Twitcher, you've beaten our game. Thank you for playing. When you're ready to leave, press enter at any time to claim your victory. Wait, but I pressed enter. Thanks. I pressed enter. It didn't do it. That's okay. Had a good experience overall. Oh, Alex has something to talk about. Oh, wait. Pick it up. I got to give it to him.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Oh, you blew him up.
Rigged. YouTuber right next to him says rigged.
I love it.
All right. Half Dork. We'll check out floors 2 and 3 at a later date. The Twitcher one, the YouTuber says it's rigged. What is this? The one Facebook user? You got the one Facebook user out here? I appreciate that.
Over on YouTube, we have a friend saying, where's the When Lambo bot?
When Lambo?
Right.
Yeah. LOL, this is so realistic. Monkey D. Leffy says, there we go. No, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, Half Dork. And I think this is one of those moments where, yeah, there were some bugs present. So, like, that does take down that quality a little bit. But it stays true to the content again. It has a compelling narrative. You saw the other day when I was able to go downstairs that's really fun in its own unique way. It's got unique gameplay mechanics. And again, it does touch on the things that are GMAE without being so like 100% in your face about it. You know, you've made it fun in a way that works in the theme. So I think that's very interesting, and it's a really good example. But Conrad, you ready?
Let's do it.
Are you ready?
I'm always ready.
He's not ready, chat. He's not ready. All right, chat, over on Twitch.tv, we're going to look for somebody who's streaming the Sandbox game right now. If the chat wants to leave a suggestion, they can at any time of somebody that we can raid. Looks like Wayward Escapades currently is building in the Sandbox game as our featured, literally the only person doing it, but they're building in the software asset creation. The asset creation software VoxEdit, so the assets that you see here on this screen were built in VoxEdit, including their animations. You can learn a little bit about that from Wayward Escapades as we raid in just a second. Cue it up. We got 72 people over on Twitch.tv, so if you'd like to join us and you're watching over on YouTube, DLive, Theta, Facebook, or Twitter.com, then join us, Twitch.tv/WAYWESCAPADES, Wayward Escapades. We're starting that raid up right now, chat. It's been my pleasure to hang out with you here today, having a good time playing your games. If you have games that you would like us to play on a future episode of the GMAE Show, please submit those games to us here on Discord, on Twitter, anywhere that you can reach out to us, or here in the chat in an upcoming episode. We're going to be here 5 days a week on this show. The next show is Thursday our time, maybe Friday your time. That is actually Friday at 3 a.m. UTC time. So convert that to your local time, and we'll be back in a little under 48 hours with more for you. Just put it in dance. I'm gonna put it in dance. I'm gonna come up here right now.
Give the vibe, don't worry.
I'm gonna vibe it out, dude. I'm gonna vibe it out.